Welcome guys to the Pop Song Professor YouTube channel where we make English class awesome by explaining song lyrics on weekdays. Be sure to subscribe and come back tomorrow for more songs to be explained. And today we have a super awesome special guest, none other than John from ARTV.
Hey guys.
John does reviews and opinion pieces on songs with his two channels, ARTV and Beyond ARTV, and they are excellent. If you're not subscribed to them, what are you even doing? But more on John in a second. Today we're talking about Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. It's one of the big singles off of their 2004 album American Idiot, and it's one of the best things that Green Day has ever done. The music feels dark and sad with notes of positivity and also of meaningfulness. It's really well done, and if you aren't already a fan, you soon will be. But here's the thing, and I know this is gonna shock some of you guys, but I don't listen to a ton of Green Day. So I thought, hey, let's bring in an expert who really knows what they're talking about to explain part of the song. Everyone, John from ARTV.
Now, most of us here probably know and love Boulevard of Broken Dreams because it is a deeply personal and emotional song. But do you know the overarching concept that lies behind it? Did you know that it was tied into the story of 2004's American Idiot, which is considered a punk rock opera? It has a narrative that continues throughout Boulevard of Broken Dreams and the rest of the record, and on this song here, we see the character that we meet, the Jesus of Suburbia, aka St. Jimmy, and we catch up with him as he's facing loneliness. At this point in the album, he had already moved away from his friends, his family, and really leaving behind his rebel girlfriend What's-Her-Name after an unamicable split, and at this point, he moves into the streets and starts walking alone. Now, many of you watching this video might know if you watch my channel that Boulevard of Broken Dreams is my favorite song of all time. It saved me from some very dark places in my teenage years. I owe so much to it, and it's one of those that's remained ever strong just because it does have so many emotional ties, both to its characters and on personal levels. Let's actually take a look at some of the deeper lines. I walk this empty street on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Jesus is walking with his head down, walking all alone, knowing that the ideas and the ambitions that he had, all of those dreams, they've fallen by the wayside. Gone are those noble ideas, and here to stay are those lonely, deserted streets with nobody to turn to. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. This iconic chorus reminds us that not only is our character feeling alone, but he's getting to the point where he no longer finds comfort in the fact that he is alone. He wants desperately for somebody to reach out to him, to lend that helping hand, to swallow their own pride, even though he won't swallow his own, and to say to him, do you need some help? Do you need to get out of this rut? Do you want somebody to help push you through this? And I think that this is a great and fantastic song that stood the test of time, not only because of its musicianship and the lyrical content all throughout, but because of specific lines that truly stand out and can relate outside of the concept of the album. So many people have connected to Boulevard of Broken Dreams because it is deeply personal and emotional, and I feel like so many of us have gone to that point where we feel like we're pushing people away, or we are too prideful to ask for the help, but we continue walking alone knowing that our shadow is the only thing beside us. I could say so many other things about Boulevard, but for that, I'm gonna turn it back over to the professor.
Thanks, John. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to John on ARTV and Beyond ARTV. And as far as the rest of the song goes, I want to go ahead and touch on a couple of other things that I think are especially important to what's going on here. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. Jesus of Suburbia feels alone. He feels like he's sort of given this path by destiny that he has to follow, and the only comfort he gets from it is at least that it's familiar, even if he doesn't know where his life is taking him. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. And I think this verse is really beneficial to pay attention to because he's not talking about being successful or doing the things that everybody else thinks are awesome, wow, trying to impress other people. Instead, he's going deeper into himself. He's looking at the lines that he's drawn personally and trying to understand who he is on a deeper, more important personal level. I think he's also getting close to the edge of what his sanity can handle. Read between the lines what's effed up and everything's all right. Check my vital signs to know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I think he's talking about hypocrisy here. And I think because he's not caught up in the game, he feels like he has an outsider perspective that allows him to see what other people miss. The facts that maybe they prioritize what shouldn't be prioritized and they don't take care of what should be taken care of. This makes him feel even more alone, and it's depressing blessing for him, but at least he's still alive and he feels like he has maybe a truer moral compass. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day is an incredibly deep and important song, and I think that it gives comfort to a lot of people. People going through difficult times, people who feel isolated from others, and those who see the messes and the mistakes that are being made in culture at large know that at least somebody else sees things the way that they do. I hope this song can mean a lot to you, and if you're like Jesus of Suburbia, I hope you find out where you're going. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to ARTV and Beyond ARTV, links in the description. Don't forget to watch these videos. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you next time.